Let's be real. Diesel has been the backbone of America's trucking industry for decades. From coast to coast, it's kept freight flowing. But now, diesel is under siege. Emission standards are tightening, fuel prices keep climbing, and regulations are changing faster than a truck on a downgrade. Pattern interrupt. At this point, even your coffee machine might be cleaner than some legacy diesel engines. Enter Cummins. The name that built an empire on compression ignition is now going hydrogen, and they're not playing it safe. The 2026 X15H is their boldest move yet. This isn't a fuel cell. It's a hydrogen internal combustion engine. Classic power, radically cleaner. The X15H is based on the legendary X15 diesel block. Yes, that same block you trust to tow 80,000 pounds of steel through the Rockies. But inside, a complete redesign. New injectors, a spark ignition system, and hydrogen-specific components give it the ability to run on zero-carbon hydrogen fuel. The target? Around 500 horsepower and over 1,850 pound-feet of torque, comparable to today's top diesel performers. Except this one leaves the soot behind. The payoff. The tech, the tension, and the timeline. So, how does it actually work? Simple answer: explosively well. The X15H uses direct hydrogen injection and fast spark ignition to combust fuel. No particulate filters, no DEF, no complex aftertreatment systems that make mechanics groan louder than a bad clutch. Just clean combustion and raw torque. Pattern interrupt. Imagine explaining this to your grandpa. Yeah, it's like your old Peterbilt, except it runs on rocket fuel. And here's the wild part. Cummins isn't asking fleets to leap into the unknown. Because the X15H is built on familiar architecture, it fits into existing trucks with minimal changes. Same powertrain mounts, same transmission setups, same basic maintenance procedures. For fleets, that means lower training costs and faster adoption. The hydrogen factor, is it ready yet? Here's where it gets spicy. The number one question: where do you even get hydrogen? That's the challenge. Hydrogen infrastructure is growing, but it's still in its infancy. California leads the way, and Cummins is working with partners to expand fuel availability by 2027. But if you're hauling freight through rural Kansas, you might be waiting a while. But what if I told you Cummins already has a plan to solve that distribution nightmare? We'll get there in just a minute, but first, let's talk real-world application. Act 3. The implications. 7:01 to 9:30. Why the X15H could change the game. Fleets are under pressure. Zero-emission mandates, carbon credits, ESG reporting. The X15H offers a compliance-friendly path without ditching familiar diesel-style drivetrains. It's the Trojan horse of decarbonization. Traditional form, futuristic fuel. Pattern interrupt. Let's be honest, electric semis still give some drivers range anxiety worse than forgetting your phone on a bathroom break. And get this, Cummins isn't betting everything on hydrogen alone. Their fuel-agnostic platform is built to handle multiple fuels: natural gas, diesel, hydrogen, even ethanol. So if hydrogen hits a supply snag, you can pivot. That's not just flexibility, it's insurance. The bigger picture. Is this the beginning of the end for diesel? Now here's where the conversation turns. If the X15H succeeds, it won't just be about clean trucking. It will set a precedent. An American legacy brand shifting gears for a zero-carbon economy without sacrificing the rugged performance drivers and fleet owners depend on. And that hydrogen distribution issue? Cummins is already collaborating with Chevron and Air Liquide to deploy mobile refueling hubs, basically hydrogen stations on wheels. Think food trucks. But instead of tacos, you get tankfuls of H2. The 2026 Cummins X15H isn't just another engine. It's a statement, a bridge between legacy power and a cleaner tomorrow. Will it dominate the highways of the future, or will infrastructure gaps choke its momentum? Either way, one thing is clear. The race for zero-emission freight just found its newest contender, and it's not running silently. Smash that subscribe button if you want to stay ahead of the curve in heavy-duty tech. Drop a comment below. Would you bet your fleet on hydrogen?